Ladies and gentlemen, imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, terrified of taking the leap, but knowing deep down that what lies on the other side is freedom, success, and transformation. You hesitate, your body freezes, but in that moment, something becomes clear. Growth demands that you step into discomfort. Growth is not a gift handed to you, it's the reward of enduring and triumphing over life's struggles. Growth requires discomfort because nothing transformative ever happens in the safety of comfort zones. To grow, you must be willing to stretch, endure, and confront the unknown. Comfort may feel safe, but it is also a trap, keeping you stagnant, limiting your potential, and shielding you from the challenges that lead to true progress. When you remain in your comfort zone, you avoid risks, but you also miss opportunities. Opportunities to develop resilience, uncover hidden strengths, and expand your capacity for success. Growth demands a willingness to embrace discomfort and endure the pain of transformation. Consider this: when a muscle grows stronger, it first experiences strain. The fibers must break down under stress, tearing slightly so that they can rebuild stronger and more capable than before. The same principle applies to personal growth. If you're not willing to face challenges or endure temporary pain, you forfeit the opportunity to grow. The process is uncomfortable. It demands sacrifice, effort, and perseverance. But every moment of discomfort brings you closer to a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. Discomfort challenges the narratives we hold about ourselves. It forces us to confront fears, doubts, and insecurities that have held us back. When you put yourself in situations that stretch your limits, that's learning a new skill, starting a new job, or pursuing a challenging goal, you begin to understand just how much you're capable of. Growth forces you to question the boundaries you've set for yourself and to redefine what's possible. It strips away the illusion of ease and replaces it with the realization that true achievement requires effort and persistence. The beauty of discomfort lies in its ability to awaken potential. It is in moments of struggle that creativity flourishes, problem-solving sharpens, and determination solidifies. Facing difficulty often reveals parts of ourselves we never knew existed. For example, think of someone training for a marathon. The grueling hours of preparation, the pain in their legs, the exhaustion, they're all temporary. But through that discomfort, they gain endurance, discipline, and the unshakable belief that they can overcome challenges. That growth doesn't come from the finish line. It comes from every moment they push through discomfort to keep going. Embracing discomfort also builds resilience. Life will inevitably present situations that are hard and unpredictable, but those who have willingly stepped into discomfort are better equipped to handle adversity. They've trained themselves to endure, adapt, and persevere. Discomfort becomes less of an obstacle and more of an ally, a sign that growth is happening. Discomfort is the price of progress. It's the fire that forges steel, the pressure that creates diamonds, and the resistance that builds strength. The key to growth is not avoiding discomfort, but recognizing its purpose. When you embrace discomfort, you embrace the path to transformation. You learn to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to something greater. Growth is not easy, but it's worth every ounce of discomfort because the rewards, confidence, strength, and success are far greater than the temporary pain. Pain is often seen as a hindrance, something to avoid at all costs. Yet when we look closely, we realize that pain is not a punishment. It is a catalyst for growth. It pushes us beyond what we think we can handle and forces us to confront the gaps in our character, skills, or mindset. Without pain, there is no progress. It's the discomfort of failure, rejection, or loss that often pushes us to change, improve, and reach for something greater than ourselves. Think about how pain functions in the physical world. When you push your body through a workout, the soreness you feel afterward is your muscles adapting and growing stronger. That temporary pain is a signal that something transformative is happening. The same principle applies to emotional and mental pain. When life challenges us with hardships, it's as though we're being stretched to build resilience, empathy, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Pain refines us, sharpening our focus and teaching us lessons that we wouldn't otherwise learn in comfort. Pain also has a way of breaking through our illusions. It forces us to face truths we might have been avoiding. For instance, losing a job may initially feel devastating, but it often compels people to evaluate their skills, ambitions, and the direction of their lives. It can lead to better opportunities, greater clarity, and a stronger sense of purpose. Pain strips away what is unnecessary and helps us prioritize what truly matters. It gives us perspective, allowing us to appreciate what we have while striving for more. More importantly, pain builds character. It is through adversity that we develop qualities like patience, humility, and perseverance. People who have never experienced hardship may struggle to understand what it means to work hard, endure setbacks, or empathize with others. Pain connects us to humanity. It reminds us that everyone struggles, that challenges are universal, and that we are capable of overcoming even the toughest situations. It teaches us to value resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger, wiser, and more determined. Pain is also a motivator. When we experience discomfort or dissatisfaction, it drives us to seek solutions, set goals, and take action. A life devoid of pain would lead to complacency. Without the push of discomfort, there would be no reason to strive for improvement. Pain forces us to act, whether it's to heal, adapt, or grow. It's the fuel that turns potential into reality. Pain gives meaning to triumph. Victories feel sweeter when we've endured the trials that preceded them. The effort, struggle, and sacrifice make success deeply fulfilling. Without pain, achievements would feel hollow because there would be no story, no journey, no transformation. Pain reminds us that growth comes with a cost, but it also reassures us that the rewards are worth it. Rather than fearing or avoiding pain, we must learn to embrace it as part of the process. It is not there to destroy us, but to elevate us. Pain, when understood and harnessed, becomes a powerful force for change, growth, and ultimate success. Adversity is life's greatest teacher, shaping us in ways that comfort and ease never could. It is in moments of hardships that we truly come to understand who we are, what we're capable of, and what matters most. Adversity strips away the superficial layers of our lives, leaving behind the raw truth of our character and resilience. It tests our limits, challenges our beliefs, and demands that we rise above the obstacles in our path. While it may be uncomfortable, even painful, adversity holds within it the lessons that lead to profound personal and professional growth. When we face adversity, we are often forced to confront our fears, doubts, and insecurities head-on. These challenges expose our vulnerabilities, but they also reveal our strengths. A person who has never faced difficulty may believe they are strong, but it is only in the face of true hardship that strength is proven. Adversity pushes us to dig deep, to access reserves of courage and determination we may not have realized we possessed. It is in those moments of struggle that we discover our ability to persevere, adapt, and grow. Adversity also teaches us the value of resilience. Life is unpredictable, and no one is immune to its trials. When we encounter setbacks, failures, or loss, we learn how to pick ourselves up and keep moving forward. This ability to bounce back is one of the most important skills we can develop, as it ensures that no matter how many times we are knocked down, we can always rise again. Resilience is not something we are born with, it is something we cultivate through experience, and adversity is the catalyst for that growth. One of the most powerful lessons adversity teaches is humility. When we face challenges, we are reminded of our limitations and the fact that we cannot control everything. This realization can be humbling, but it is also liberating. It encourages us to seek help, collaborate with others, and open ourselves to new perspectives. Adversity fosters empathy, as it helps us understand and relate. It connects us to our shared humanity and reminds us that we are all navigating the complexities of life together. Adversity also forces us to be resourceful and innovative. When the path forward is blocked, we must find new ways to reach our goals. This process of problem solving and creativity not only helps us overcome challenges, but also equips us with skills and strategies that we can apply in other areas of our lives. Every time we navigate adversity successfully, we build confidence in our ability to handle future challenges. Perhaps the most profound gift of adversity is the clarity it brings. Hardship has a way of stripping away distractions and forcing us to focus on what truly matters. It helps us prioritize our goals, strengthen our values, and deepen our sense of purpose. Adversity, though difficult, is often the crucible through which our greatest transformations occur. It teaches us that even in the face of difficulty, we can emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. The process of growth can be beautifully illustrated through the analogy of a seed. A seed, small and unassuming, holds immense potential within it. But to fulfill that potential and grow into a flourishing plant, it must undergo a process that is anything but easy. The seed is buried beneath the soil, in darkness, surrounded by pressure, moisture, and the weight of the earth above it. This environment is not comfortable. It is challenging, restrictive, and transformative. Yet, it is precisely in this environment that the seed begins its journey of growth. In its initial stage, the seed must break apart. This breaking is not a sign of destruction, but a necessary step for life to emerge. Similarly, in our own lives, growth often begins with a breaking, a moment of discomfort, loss, or struggle. It is in these moments that our old ways of thinking, outdated habits, or limiting beliefs are shattered, making way for something new. The breaking may feel painful, but it is a sign that change is happening, that transformation is underway. Once the seed begins to sprout, it faces resistance as it pushes through the soil. The soil, which at first seems like an obstacle, is actually what strengthens the sprout. The act of pushing against the weight of the soil develops the sprout's resilience, ensuring it is strong enough to survive above ground. In the same way, the challenges and pressures we face in life are not merely obstacles to growth. They are the very forces that prepare us for what lies ahead. Without resistance, there can be no strength. Without struggle, there can be no progress. As the sprout emerges from the soil and reaches for the sunlight, it continues to face adversity, weather, pests, and other environmental factors. Yet these hardships are what allow the plant to grow taller and stronger. Likewise, in our lives, growth is an ongoing process. Each stage brings new challenges that shape us, refine us, and help us reach our fullest. Just as the plant instinctively stretches toward the light, we too are drawn toward our goals and aspirations, driven by inner desire to grow and thrive. The seed's journey also teaches us about the importance of unseen progress. Much of its growth happens underground, hidden from view. It is easy to feel discouraged when our efforts seem invisible or when progress feels slow. But just as the seed's roots spread and strengthen before the sprout appears, our growth often begins in unseen, internal ways. These foundational changes are critical, even if they are not immediately visible. The seed reminds us that growth is not linear or easy. It is a process that requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to endure discomfort. But it also shows us that this process, no matter how challenging, is worth it. From a tiny buried seed comes a towering tree or a vibrant flower, proof that beauty and greatness often emerge from the most challenging beginnings. In the same way, our struggles are not the end of the story, but the beginning of something extraordinary. Suffering is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of a powerful cycle of growth and transformation. Just as the seasons in nature follow a predictable rhythm where winter gives way to spring and new life emerges, life's hardships are part of a natural cycle that leads to renewal and progress. While suffering may feel like an unending storm in the moment, it is, in reality, a temporary phase. It is a necessary part of the process that prepares us for the next stage of growth and achievement. Every season of suffering carries within it the seeds of growth. Hardships force us to confront our limitations, question our choices, and reevaluate our paths. It is in these moments of struggle that we are compelled to dig deeper, to find solutions, and to adapt to changing circumstances. This cycle begins with disruption, when life shakes us out of complacency and challenges us in ways we didn't expect. While this disruption can be painful, it also creates an opportunity to rebuild, to strengthen, and to grow in ways we might not have imagined. Suffering often acts as a cleansing force, stripping away distractions, illusions, and things that no longer serve us. It forces us to focus on what truly matters, sharpening our vision and deepening our resolve. For instance, a person who endures a significant failure may initially feel defeated, but as they process the experience, they gain clarity about their true goals and the steps needed to achieve them. This clarity is a gift that comes from the suffering itself, a reminder that struggle can lead to insight. The cycle of growth through suffering also teaches us the value of endurance. In the middle of a difficult season, it can feel as though the struggle will never end. But just as night always gives way to day, every hardship contains the promise of renewal. Endurance is the bridge that carries us through the pain to the other side. By continuing to move forward, even when the path is uncertain or the obstacles feel overwhelming, we build strength and resilience. Each step we take reinforces the understanding that suffering is not permanent. It is a phase that leads to transformation. What makes the cycle of suffering and growth so powerful is its transformative nature. After enduring hardship, we rarely emerge the same as we were before. We are often stronger, wiser, and more capable. The challenges we face refine us, much like fire refines gold. They burn away the unnecessary, leaving behind a version of ourselves that is more focused, more resilient, and more aligned with our purpose. Suffering is not an endpoint, but a passageway. It is a season that prepares us for the next chapter of our journey. Just as the earth must endure the harshness of winter before spring can bloom, we must endure hardship before we can experience growth and renewal. When we embrace this cycle, we begin to see suffering not as something to be feared, but as an integral part of becoming the person we are meant to be. Through each cycle of struggle and triumph, we grow closer to realizing our full potential. Every struggle we endure has a purpose, even if it is not immediately apparent. Pain and hardship are not arbitrary. They are part of life's grand design to shape and prepare us for what lies ahead. While suffering is often accompanied by confusion and frustration, it holds a hidden meaning, a lesson, a growth opportunity, or a redirection. When we embrace the idea that there is purpose in pain, we shift our perspective from asking, "Why is this happening to me?" to asking, "What is this teaching me?" This shift transforms suffering from an overwhelming obstacle into a stepping stone for growth and fulfillment. Pain often acts as a catalyst for self-discovery. In moments of difficulty, we are forced to confront our inner selves, to question our values, and to assess what truly matters in our lives. For instance, someone who loses a job may initially feel defeated, but that experience may also prompt them to pursue a career more aligned with their passions. Similarly, a relationship that ends in heartbreak may teach us about boundaries, self-respect, and the qualities we truly seek in a partner. Through these struggles, we gain clarity and a deeper understanding of ourselves, paving the way for more purposeful decisions in the future. Pain has the unique ability to build resilience in character. Each challenge we face strengthens our ability to cope with adversity, making us more capable of navigating future difficulties. It is in moments of hardship that qualities like perseverance, patience, and courage are forged. These qualities do not emerge in times of comfort. They are the direct result of enduring and overcoming struggles. By finding purpose in our pain, we begin to see these experiences not as setbacks, but as opportunities to develop the inner strength that will carry us forward. Pain also has a way of realigning us with our true purpose. Sometimes life's struggles force us to change direction, even when we are reluctant to do so. A failure or setback can act as a wake-up call, steering us away from paths that are no longer serving us and toward ones that are more fulfilling. For example, many successful entrepreneurs often point to their greatest failures as the turning points that led them to their breakthroughs. In hindsight, they recognize that the pain they endured was not meaningless. It was the catalyst that pushed them toward their ultimate success. When we find meaning in our pain, we also develop a greater sense of empathy and connection with others. Our struggles make us more attuned to the suffering of those around us, allowing us to offer support, understanding, and kindness. This shared humanity creates bonds that are both deep and meaningful. Pain in this way fosters compassion and reminds us that we are never truly alone. Finding purpose in pain is about transforming our perspective. It is about recognizing that every struggle holds a lesson, every setback is an opportunity to grow, and every hardship prepares us for something greater. Pain is not the end of the story. It is the path that leads to strength, wisdom, and fulfillment. When we embrace this truth, we unlock the power to turn our suffering into a source of growth and purpose. In the journey of life, growth and success are not born from ease and comfort, but from the challenges we face, the pain we endured, and the adversity we overcome. Each struggle serves as a stepping stone, refining us, building our character, and shaping us into stronger, wiser, and more resilient individuals. Pain is not an enemy to be feared, but a teacher to be embraced, guiding us toward our highest potential. When we understand that discomfort is the price of progress, that adversity sharpens our resilience, and that every hardship carries a hidden purpose, we begin to view life's trials not as setbacks, but as opportunities. The process is not easy, but the rewards, inner strength, clarity, and the fulfillment of our potential are immeasurable. Like the seed breaking through the soil or the diamond forming under immense pressure, we grow through what we endure. Suffering is not the end of the road, but the beginning of transformation. When you embrace the struggle, lean into the pain, and seek the purpose within it, you unlock the path to becoming the person you were meant to be. So the next time you face hardship, don't shy away from it. Step into it with courage, knowing that every challenge is preparing you for something greater. Growth is born in the fire of discomfort, and through it, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and ready to rise to your fullest potential. The journey may be hard, but it is worth it. For within every trial lies the seed of transformation.